Oh, would you look at that? Jake's off to the airport again. You know what? I am. Is traveling 85% of my personality? You bet. Am I gonna apologize for it? Absolutely not. Just a little weekend trip though this time. Just got my carry-on in my backpack. And by the title of the video, you probably know where I'm going. And you might be asking yourself, what are you doing? Why would you do this? And I would respond to you, why not? Just because you're not taking weekend trips to Europe doesn't mean I can't. Sorry to be a little bit hostile right now, but I just feel your judgment, and it's maybe 30 seconds into this video, and I don't do well with being judged by people on the internet, which means maybe I should stop making videos, but I'm not gonna do that either. So yeah, I'm going to Europe for 2 days, and I'm gonna have a great time. And yeah, that is pretty much all there is to it. So let's go to the airport. I really hope I didn't just gouge a massive hole in my wall. Yeah. We can fix that. By the way, can we just take a moment for this fit check? Can you even see this? A little upscale casual. We're looking good. Let's go. Time for the airport. By the way, for all my Chicago folks out there watching, a little bit of an airport hack here. Instead of Ubering to the airport, Uber to this remote parking lot F. It's where the rental cars are. And you don't have to pay the airport tax, so the Uber's like $10 cheaper. So, you're welcome. Okay, here now in the United Club here at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. I'm a little upset because I should be in the Polaris Lounge right now. Yes, spoiler alert, I am flying business class today. But unfortunately, it is currently under construction and the entire thing is closed until I believe the spring. So this normal United Club at the Seagates will have to do. And no, I am not alone this time. I'm not doing another solo European trip by myself. That was great, but honestly was a little bit lonely. So I do have a companion with me this time, and they're right behind the camera, not really paying attention because they're on their phone, but all right, without further ado.
Hitting the skies with Traveling Jake, going to Amsterdam, baby.
By the way, this is Steve. He's the guitarist and singer in my band, and he's pretty sick. Check him out on Spotify. Anyways, back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Here now on the plane in United Polaris business class. I'm not going to show you what's going on right now because I'm going to have a full video of the business class flight review posted before this, so I'll link it right here. So go and watch that. It's pretty great being in the seat, to be honest with you. We got wine, we got champagne, we got a 3-course meal. We have the flight map on the TV right here, which is probably the best part of this whole thing. I'm just gonna watch this the whole time until I fall asleep. I might not even fall asleep because I just love watching the flight map so much. Only one way to find out though is go and watch that video. So yeah, we'll see you when we land. Everybody, welcome to the beautiful city of Amsterdam. We have finally made it. It is a little bit foggy, which is kind of a little bit of a damper, but I think the fog kind of gives it a pretty cool vibe. Lots of people out for Sunday, lots of bikes as expected. We are currently sitting midday here having a pint at Die Brabantst. I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. Shout out to Maddie. I know you're watching this. This is the place that you recommended. So we have some bitterball in here and some spicy meatballs. Bitterball are these kind of Dutch croquettes. It's one of their staples. I actually haven't tried one yet, so might as well just do that now. I believe this is mayo. These are really good. I had these in Switzerland when I went to the Christmas markets a couple years ago, but it wasn't as good because it was in Switzerland and not in the Netherlands. So yeah, having a pint, having some apps, and kicking off the weekend right.
All right. We didn't sleep a lot on the plane, despite being able to lay down. So we're a little tired. We got coffees, second coffee, third coffee, and we got beers, obviously. So we're getting ready to go on the Canal cruise We've been told this is the quintessential Amsterdam experience. We're maybe going to do the Festival of Lights, but you don't really get to see the actual city on that. And it's still daytime and we're still awake. So we opted for just the regular Amsterdam city tour. It's going to be awesome.
Good morning. You know when people hypothetically judge you for going to Amsterdam for 2 days? This is one of the moments where I'm like, you know what? Maybe they're right, but I gotta suck it up because I only got 1 day left. Do I have a plan for this day? Of course I don't. But that's the beauty of it, because the world is my oyster. Actually, just Amsterdam is my oyster today, but on a grander scale. It's just a good mindset to have. All right, I'm done being a philosopher. It's time to shower. But this bed is actually so comfortable. Maybe just 5 more minutes.
First things first, your boy was in dire need of some food, so our first stop of the day was made at Greenwood's Tavern, which came highly recommended online and did not disappoint. Not only was the food great, but they have an active goal of trying to make their entire operation net zero emissions, which is incredibly admirable and something that I can certainly get behind. They are vegan friendly too, shout out to my vegans. The Eggs Benedict was exactly what I needed, 10 out of 10. Alrighty, back here in the hotel for a little bit of a refresher before we head back out for the evening. It's been a pretty good afternoon. The weather's been pretty brutal. It's cold, but it's not freezing. The problem is the fog. It's been super foggy ever since we landed here. I mean, we're making do. It's still a beautiful city as it is. It's just super foggy. I just wish it wasn't as foggy, and I wish it wasn't as cold. But I'm here in the middle of January, so what do I expect? So I should probably just stop complaining about it, to be honest. Anyways, we've had a pretty good afternoon just walking around the city. We also went to the Aviation Megastore. I saw this on Instagram. It is not at all close to the city. I mean, it's in Amsterdam. It's out by the airport, so we had to take an Uber. Honestly, as soon as I saw that on Instagram, I knew I was going to make a stop here. And what did I get, you ask? Oh, of course, none other than the Pan Am 747-100, the plane that changed the face of the earth. In my humble opinion, this plane changed aviation forever. Does anyone care? Probably not. There's maybe 3 or 4 or 5 people at most that will watch this video that are like, hell yeah, that's sick. But I love it. Anyways, now that I'm sitting here, I realize I have not given a tour of the room. And it's pretty cool, so let me show you. It isn't anything crazy in terms of size, but by European standards, it's actually a pretty good sized room. The vibes in here are just immaculate. This whole hotel is like music themed, I guess, for lack of a better explanation. Every room, we are told, in this hotel has its own record player. So I got mine here. There's some records that were already given to me. And downstairs, there is a huge, like, basket of records, like rows and rows of records that you can bring up. They're just like, yeah, pick any record you want, bring it upstairs and listen to it. A little mini bar here with a fridge. This is a very stoic, this is where my bag's just here and my coat, but a pretty stoic view out the window. And yeah, the vibes are pretty immaculate. Oh, one other thing, my mirror kind of flirts with me every single day. I got you, babe. Anyways, let's go back out. One of the last items on the list of things to get done was to find a good spot to snap some pics for the gram, obviously, and I'd say we crushed it. After walking around some more and wilding out on some free cheese samples, we found a spot for dinner and absolutely smashed these steaks. And of course, there would be no better way to end a trip to Amsterdam than indulging in some stroopwafels.
10 out of 10.
Can you give us a story of what happened in there?
Yeah, so here, film the thing. So we walk in, and I said something along the lines of, oh,
we make them right here? And she's like, yeah. And so I'm like, okay, I don't know what the heck I'm doing with this, but I suppose I'll try. And she goes, can you please not touch them? I was like, I thought you just told me to make them. And she was like, oh, no, I make them. You know, we're professionals. I was like, ah.
Here I am trying mine. It's too bad my idiot self didn't plug the mic receiver into the camera, so you can't hear anything I'm saying. But needless to say, it was as delicious as it looks. And because I don't have any audio on that clip, the impromptu ending that I had recorded at that spot was ruined. But basically what I was saying was just giving you all a reminder one more time that spending a weekend across the pond is officially in for 2025. If I could do it, you could do it too. And together, we can normalize weekend trips. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. We can normalize weekend trips to Europe. That'll be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next.